The 3 biggest mistakes I made during my time with health anxiety. I made many more mistakes than these. But these are the most crucial ones that I wanted to share with you today because I don't want you falling for the health anxiety trap. Because there are many traps that the ego mind sets, that the body sets, that the spirit sets. And the truth is that we are much more than health anxiety. I don't want to waste any time. I want to get into this right away and discuss them with you. The first biggest mistake I made during my time with health anxiety is consistently catastrophizing not only my symptoms, but everything in my life. You know what I felt like? I felt like helplessness was the way I was going to live forever. To tell you the truth, so much of the catastrophizing, as far as my symptoms go, made me feel very safe. Isn't that a strange thing? To catastrophize and think the worst possible scenario, and to feel safe at the same time? Why was that? Very simply, because of consistency. The brain, the body loves consistency. Once it attaches a meaning to something, it doesn't want to change that. It doesn't want you to relearn things constantly. So catastrophizing something has become so natural in my life during my health anxiety days. So with this, I really want you to understand that you have more freedom than catastrophizing everything that's going on in your life. When you can begin to take charge of your focus in the most tiny baby steps possible, you're going to find that you're escaping your little comfort zone of thinking that everything is going to go bad, that you are helpless. No. The only weakness that you have right now is the fact that you haven't gotten good enough at being able to turn your focus on to something else. So we have to practice this, don't we? The second biggest mistake I made during my time with health anxiety was not paying enough attention to my health anxiety progress around new clarity, new inner dialogue, new verbal communications, new actions, and my new faith. Always seeing what was still wrong, like sensitivity, symptoms sticking around, and things I was still avoiding. Warrior, there are so many things that are going right in your life. Did you gain a new amount of clarity today? Were you able to dialogue compassionately with yourself today? Did you, at some point in the day, communicate with somebody else in a different manner? I need you to start tapping in to these small successes, because it's the small successes that begin building up. I need you to, again, take control of your focus. Don't be focusing on all the things that are wrong and that are going to go wrong. Begin turning your focus onto the progress that you're making, the things that you're proud of about yourself. I want to tell you something. Overcoming health anxiety is not easy, but it certainly is possible and within your reach with every new clarity that you gain, with every new dialogue that you communicate within yourself. And as your faith grows, you begin to take more and more empowered action. I'm not talking about the kind of action where you go to the grocery store and you leave as quickly as you possibly can because you felt something. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about going to the grocery store, going up and down the aisles, right? Checking the labels of the back, recognizing Joe on the side. Hey, Joe, how are you? How's your day going? Right? And keeping anxiety in the background, not at the forefront of what you're doing. This is the key to freedom. The third biggest mistake I made during my time with health anxiety was taking advice from other health anxiety sufferers and constantly looking for the fix. The fix is reassurance. If you go on many groups, chats, and forums today on the internet, you're going to find people asking questions like, have you ever experienced this? Is it okay to take this? You are speaking to people that are suffering worse than you. Are you really going to take the advice of these people? Now hold on. That doesn't mean you shouldn't speak to them. You should grab a partner or 2 or 3 or 4 and begin to hold each other accountable for your progress forward, warrior. I'm not talking about asking for reassurance and getting the fix. I'm talking about get these people under your wing and say, hey guys, enough is enough. As uncomfortable as it is, here are the things we have to do. We have to implement what's going on here in the Health Anxiety Podcast show. Do this, because deep down within you, you've got a part of you that wants to contribute and change the world, don't you? I want to change the world for the better. I want to feel like I am significant. I want to leave this planet better than how I came to this planet. I want to make a difference. That is within you. So why can't you begin making a difference starting today? Of course you can. These are the 3 biggest mistakes I made, and I know that you're not going to make these mistakes, warrior, because you are on your way to full-on healing and recovery. I know that in my heart. Health Anxiety Show quote of the day: replace concern with curiosity over your symptoms of anxiety and watch how the answers that you seek show up. I love you so very much. Remember, you are more than anxiety. Share this show, share this podcast with someone that needs it, a group that needs it, and let's move forward together.